The Cowgirls ended their regular season schedule in Waco, Texas, as they took on the Baylor Bears. Coming into this game, the Cowgirls already qualified for the Big 12 championship, but Baylor needed a win to make the tournament. The first half was very much a stalemate between the two sides, as neither team created many opportunities in the attacking third. The teams shared possession, and Baylor had the slight edge when it came to chances, as they had 4 shots while Oklahoma State recorded 3 shots in the half, but the Cowgirls had more promising looks on goal. The first half consisted of little action, but both teams picked up the intensity in the second half, and they were much more productive in the attack. In the 52nd minute, the Bears had a great set-piece opportunity as Kaylee Ables hit it well from 25 yards out, and it struck the crossbar. The Cowgirls answered back with a great look from ex-Grit Pineda, who created space and struck it from distance with force, but again was denied by the crossbar. Shortly after, the lone goal of the match came in the 66th minute as the Cowgirls capitalized off a counterattack. Pineda got control of the ball and played a lovely through ball that sent Megan Haynes behind the Bears' backline in for a one-on-one with the keeper, and she slotted it to the near post to give the Cowgirls the lead. The Bears tried to muster something up in the closing stages, but were shut down by the Cowgirls, and Oklahoma State advanced to the quarterfinals of the Big 12 championship in Round Rock, Texas to face West Virginia. These two teams previously tied their match during the regular season, and West Virginia was ranked 4th and OSU was ranked 5th, so it was an even matchup heading into the game. But it seemed that OSU came out flat-footed from the start. While neither team got on the score sheet in the first half, the Mountaineers were more dominant as they outshot the Cowgirls 6-1 and forced Nidus to make a couple of saves. West Virginia continued to look dangerous, and in the 65th minute, a towering header by Lauren Segala opened the scoring and gave the Mountaineers their deserving lead. With under 7 minutes remaining, West Virginia were hungry for a second goal and put the pressure on the Cowgirls defense as Allie Jackson got beat one-on-one and gave up a penalty kick. Jordan Brewster stepped up to the spot, sending Nidus the wrong way to slot it perfectly into the side netting to increase their lead. The game seemed done and dusted, but just 90 seconds later, Olivia Dowa hit a hopeful shot on target that creeped under the keeper's hands and trickled across the goal line to pull one back for the Cowgirls. But this would merely be a consolation goal as West Virginia went on to win, and while they advanced to the semifinals, the Cowgirls' Big 12 championship run came to an end. While Cowgirls soccer's trip ended early, the Oklahoma State women's basketball team commenced its J.C. Hoyt era in their exhibition game Tuesday night against Northeastern State. The Riverhawks grabbed an early lead, but it didn't last long as Naomi Alnadas found Lexi Keys on the wing, who hit a 3 and moved the Cowgirls into the lead. OSU would not fall behind again after securing the lead, and they went on to close the first quarter on a 20-4 run. Alnadas found her shot in the second quarter and hit back-to-back threes to lead an 8-1 run and put the Cowgirls ahead 32-13 around the halfway mark of the second. Alnadas was the leading scorer in the quarter with 11 points as the Cowgirls outscored the Riverhawks 20-1 and had a 45-13 lead going into halftime. Cassidy Delap also had a solid quarter with 10 points, and Alnadas praised her performance off the bench and her importance to the team.
You think about the amount of boards. I mean, we don't have the stats right now, but anytime we were shooting high percentage too, but anytime we would miss, Cassidy was around rebounding and having putbacks. So I know it's not about the time, the amount of time that you're playing. It's whenever you have those minutes, what you're doing with it. And I know that if we didn't have Cass, it would have been probably a different outcome, but she was going for it. So I'll give her a lot of props.
Coming out of the break, the Cowgirls continued to score, going on an 11-0 run. The Riverhawks could not figure out how to keep up with OSU's offense in the last 2 quarters as they continued to have looks beyond the arc and dominated inside the paint as well. The Cowgirls finished the game with a dominating 91-41 victory, increasing its exhibition contest win streak to 26 in a row. OSU also ended the night with 6 scores in double figures. J.C. Hoyt was pleased with the team's performance and acknowledged how proud she is of her players.
They have been so bought in and just believed from day one that they got here, that they came to do something really special. And I think that tonight it was just so rewarding for me as a coach to be able to see, that come to fruition.
The Cowgirls look to continue to build from this win with their season opener coming up on November 7th at Gallagher-Iba Arena as they will face UT Rio Grande Valley with tip-off scheduled for 5 p.m. Reporting for the Poke Report, I'm Derek Mendez.